From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
And we better make sure it's not raining tomorrow night, because we do have a double header tomorrow, because it was rained out for tonight. And that's because it is raining. So we have scattered showers across the area. A lot of this activity is moving to the east very slowly, and you see southeastern Kansas has picked up a little bit of rain. In the meantime, our eyes are still focusing on what's going on in southwestern Oklahoma, northwestern Texas, where they do have severe thunderstorms. Just haven't had tornadoes yet, and that's a tornado watch, what you see in the green. So we're going to watch and see, but we do have a few heavier cells that have developed just east of Stillwater. And cat fry is going on in Stillwater. If you're an OSU person, you know what that is. We're talking about showers and storms. Those should stay away tonight for a lot of their festivities and also what's going on. We do have showers right now across the metro area. Bob's up in Owasso. Let's take a look at his video real quick. Most of the roadways are just wet. It's been kind of a miserable drive home, but it's wet, so we can't complain about rain because we've had a drought. So we have to look at the bright side there. There have been a couple injury accidents, but you'll have to deal with this a little bit longer. Back to radar for a moment, and you can see the heavier cells. We still have that band has to come through over the next hour or two. And for you guys, Western Creek County, it's good rain. Also, up to the north, Brandon's been at Gila Reservoir. Let's take a look at his video for a minute. And so Gila Reservoir is below normal. This is part of the reservoir and the dam part of it, and the gates are just off to the right. But it's about 5 feet lower than it should be. Now, it might not mean much to folks. They say, oh, that's not much. Well, it is, because there have been times when this has been way up here and it's way down below where it should be to begin with. So that's why we have water restrictions going on in Bartlesville at this time. And speaking of which, take a look at what's going on with the area. Lakes 5 below, as far as below average at Copan and Hula. And then also, as you look at areas from around Skiatook, 7 feet below. And we're also looking through the Tulsa area and back south and east, not quite as bad. So that is welcome news for a lot of folks as far as south and east. North and west, we're working on you, but we still have the drought problems going on. This is the newest one today, and that was after that good rain of last week. We did improve this area. Doesn't look like much, but one rain does not a drought break. I mentioned that at 5 o'clock. So we have to get several rains in order to make something significant. But there's still an area. Once you get northwest of Tulsa, it's like, give me more rain. And if you're southeast, you're like, I'm good right now. I think we're fine. We ended up with some reasonable rains, and guess what? Again, not a whole lot north and west. Quite a bit from Tulsa south and east. Southwest Oklahoma did get in on the act so far. There's still a chance of a few additional showers, but most of that's going to be in eastern and southeastern Oklahoma the next day or two. So we're chilly. We're in the 50s to near 60. We're not going too far too fast. I do want to point out it's 80 out at Guyman, sunny, and they'd like to see some more rain. They haven't had that much. Any of the storms that are down along the Red River is going to continue to track to the east and primarily stay just south of our area. But if you do have travel plans tonight through 9 o'clock, might take you to Dallas. Be aware there could be some hailstorms down in this group as that moves across Durant and Ardmore. Then that'll move off to the east, just barely clipping or just to the south of us. So we'll watch that through midnight. Tulsa area should be okay, but there could be a flare-up of a few showers and storms toward morning. South and east Tulsa from Muskogee, and then that'll quickly move off south and east. We'll be in the 50s, still about the same where we are. So we're not going to go very far. And then tomorrow is an interesting day. Temperatures start to warm. The heat and humidity start to build. It'll be still pleasant off to the east, where clouds are going to take longer to clear. We thought they'd clear sooner, so we've dropped temperatures about 4 or 5 degrees compared to what we thought the last few days. And then we're in the 60s on Saturday morning, and then Saturday afternoon, hello, summer. Temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s. It is going to feel a lot different. Greg and Lori were just mentioning that a little bit ago. Heat index values are starting to move into the 90s, as well as the temperature, obviously. We'll be in the 80s to low 90s and a high humidity on Sunday. That means heat index, mid-90s. Are you ready for this? Because it's going to be kind of a shock, because it's been cool, and so our system, we're just going to have to go, wow, this is different. But we have so many fun events. Just don't get a sunburn this weekend. Of course, as we said, Drillers Homestand and doubleheader tomorrow. Armed Forces Day Parade going on in McAllister, and also German Fest coming in here in Tulsa, and Red Bud Days in Owasso, Art in the Park in Shakota, and in Sallisaw, Diamond Days Festival. Don't forget as well, our storm trackers on Saturday. Touch Truck in Sand Springs, and our own Brandon Wells will be there. And Bob is going to be at Camp Bandage in Broken Arrow. A big, big event. It's going to be on the warm side to hot and muggy side, so be ready. And if you're waiting for more rain, we still have chances of showers and thunderstorms, and that would be during Mayfest and Live Golf Tournament. All right, here's a forecast. Look at temperatures. They'll be pleasant. If you like cool weather, this is kind of the end of that. We have a couple more cool shots in the next 21 days. But temperatures just holding steady overnight with the showers ending here over the next 3 to 4 hours. And then we'll see that chance of rain going into sunshine. It'll be raining sun as we go through Saturday and Sunday. Man, that is some seriously hot weather. Big change for everybody, not just normal people, but athletes too, who probably are thinking they're in good shape, but they're going to find a different story, I think, because it's just like, it's going to be hurting for a while.
Why can't I breathe right now?
Yeah.